You're watching PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live Holiday Edition. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
Yes,
I'm
Mark.
Doug.
I went straight for the ornaments.
And I'm Sherry.
Yeah, we are so excited about this show. Every year we check out the Dream Book as soon as we possibly can. We are so excited about it.
Very excited. Something happened yesterday, but we can't tell you.
Oh, yeah.
About what we came up with.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it in the future, but just put a pin in that, and we'll talk about that probably next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Even I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It literally just kind of like
it
happened all before 3:00 yesterday.
I'm hoping that Jim is here.
Yeah, it's because of Jim.
Because it's of Jim. So we'll talk about that next week when we do our real holiday edition for the month of April. But everyone, welcome. We are so excited to talk about Dream Book tonight. Yeah.
Smell those new ornaments. Smell.
So when I don't like the idea, I can blame Jim?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't like the idea, you can blame Jim.
Oh, I think he'll be proud.
Yeah, I think he will too. I really do. As we get things started, we actually want to give you a quick update to something that happened. This is something serious, and we need everyone to pay attention to this one because it's really bothersome. You'll see the title says T-shirt fraud, and if I show you this, that is a screen capture from my iPhone, tshirtat.com. This is a shirt that is now selling Save the Pine Cones, but it's not from us. They have stolen our artwork.
I put a cease and desist letter. I threatened them with an attorney. They took our artwork, and thanks to Ben, and do not buy anything. So what we want to tell you...
Ben's hand is up.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I need to put up my hand whenever I want to speak on this show because I never get an edge in.
You and me too.
Yeah. I was doing a search online on Saturday night looking to see if there was a way that Save the Pine Cones, a Save the Pine Cones hoodie could be purchased because I was asked personally by our friend Alex, who is one of our villagers. He was interested in buying a Save the Pine Cones hoodie. So I started Googling and I put in the words Save the Pine Cones, Pepper Tree Villa, and this site came up, and I immediately sent it to Arnie and Doug saying, did you guys get a new shop that we haven't heard about? Nope.
He texted me. I did some research yesterday morning. It's a fake site that steals stuff because I think we've told you before, our Redbubble site is down, and they said we were attached for fraud. But they didn't give us really any excuse. Well, they went in and took all this artwork. So as someone who knows copyright and is a designer, and now I know how Disney feels when people take your artwork and profit from it, do not buy anything from any site, anywhere. We did not.
Some more sunshine, please.
Thank you, Jim. So we will tell you when we do find a reputable site if we start selling some of this artwork. But right now, my artwork is stolen. Yeah. Do not buy it anywhere. Tell your friends and family, do not buy it anywhere. I did not authorize this artwork to be sold.
Yeah, we will figure out another way, but not right now.
And currently, if you are interested in any of the designs, we will see what we can do about getting it done for you. So just contact us directly before anything else is done.
Yeah, if you have to have it for a minute and you just are needing one of our shirts, there's ways we can make them.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get that negative, horrible thing and get the word out.
But we wanted to say thank you to everyone for being here tonight. We are here actually to talk about the Dream Book, and we're going to have a lot of fun with the Dream Book. Are you ready to
let's go
start
shopping.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I need to get a pen because I'll need to make marks on some things if I missed something.
Doug has
I've got
I have
mine
my
ready.
big Sharpie,
Sherry's got her pen.
and I have my catalog I can mutilate. We have another one that's pristine in a plastic sleeve.
Everyone, you can go and you can download a PDF copy of the Dream Book as well on the Hallmark website. They have it available for download. In fact, that's what you're looking at right now. It is a download of the PDF of the main book, the Dream Book. So that is the page. It looks like an advent calendar. I think that's really cool. I love that.
Done very well.
I have my trusty Knott's Berry Farm Resort Hotel pen with me right here. So
No, I want big. I'm going on
Yeah. So
big.
okay. So let's go ahead and get started. And here we have some of the artists and their family, and so. And I want you to pay attention. There's a little girl there in a wheelchair. We'll mention that a little bit later on in the show as we get through the catalog, because that's going to be something I want to mention to people. So you'll see that later on. Anyway, this is just the catalog or the table of contents of how many different ornaments there are. And we are now going to, here we are on pages 4 and 5 of the catalog. Now I want everyone to pay attention. This catalog is different than others in that they have lots of bits of trivia and information. And they said, you can visit hallmark.com/keepsake50th to learn how you can join the celebration. This year, of course, that means most likely the Keepsake Ornament Club. That is now in their 36th year. We are members. I know, Ben, you've been a member for several years.
yes, in fact, all the boxes from the past 6 years are behind me here, displayed on my bookcase. It's part of my background for tonight.
And Donna has dropped the link. You can go ahead and get the Hallmark PDF there at that link. So everyone...
Which, by the way, before I forget, for all of you villagers who are interested, if you go to hallmark.com and look for the keepsake ornaments and put your wish list on their website, it automatically enters you for 50 gifts this year, and each gift is ornaments from your wish list up to $500.
Yeah, that is quite a gift.
It's hallmark.com 50 gift sweeps. Yeah, they're picking 50 people and giving their ornaments up to $500 per person.
Yeah.
So you could be possibly one of the 50
now,
to get your ornaments paid for.
Now, one of the bits of trivia about this one is they've had ornaments since 1973, but they didn't do a catalog until 79. And then they didn't have it officially called the Dream Book until 1990.
Yeah. These little stories, these little pictures, they mean something. And this thing is really done very, very well. I wish they create a coffee table book. So I hope they do.
This is the first actual page with ornaments. And I've got a little ring that we can use to highlight some of the ornaments if you want. So
yeah, that one right there is a good one to highlight.
Yeah. Ben, why don't you talk about it?
It's sitting right here next to me and Sherry. It's already available at your Hallmark store. It is a snowman that commemorates 50 sweet years of keepsake ornaments. And
I hadn't even noticed the top of the hat.
The top of the hat says Keepsake Ornaments 50 years. This is a really, really cute ornament.
Yes,
and
it really is.
I'm going to be having it out here in my room all year long. In fact, Lofi made it back to the set for Christmas. So and our little bear has a Santa hat on here. We are ready to celebrate Christmas, and it's only April 17th.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fun
252 days to Christmas, so start prepping now.
Well, you said yesterday was the 16th?
Yesterday was April 16th, which means it is 5 months
until we
start decorating the villa.
We start putting trees
for Christmas. That'll be 100 years.
Wow.
So,
100 days.
100 days. Sorry, 100 days. Sorry, 100 days. Yes.
There's 100 years, 50 years,
and there you see A rocking horse, of course, that's typical ornament. They have a special 50th gold bell this year. And then this one here is another nice little glass bauble. I think we're going to be getting that bauble.
Yeah,
right?
we got this one. We're going to bauble on page 6 is what we're going to get. And on page 7.
I did order that one for some friends of ours that wanted it to celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. So I'm getting it
Coincides
for them.
with the keepsake ornament anniversary.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then over here on this side, they have various things. The Cozy Critters is an ongoing series, isn't it?
Yes.
It's mine.
And mine too.
Yeah,
Birds everywhere.
We passed on that. Now, if anyone in the chat, if you're interested in any of these ornaments, let us know which ones you want to circle in your dream book as well, so that we can actually, keep interacting with each other on this one. Because you know what?
It's not about us.
Exactly. See, Kathy has already said she's got the Red Ball 50th on hers too.
And I've heard that Hallmark is dealing with the limited quantities a lot different. So you have to talk to Hallmark, your local Hallmark, and see how, because some are not reserving it, some are coming out to that day.
Yeah, and what we were told was that they're going back to the old way of doing it pre-pandemic, where you couldn't.
It's first come, first serve.
Yeah.
You cannot reserve them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's a whole thing. So you have to talk to your local Hallmark. And so they're dealing with limited edition, limited quantities, and special editions. Different this year.
Yeah, this one, A Creature Was Stirring. I guess it's a repaint of the same ornament. Some of these ornaments are
we getting that
reintroduced. Yeah, let's go ahead and add that to the list. Some of them are reintroduced.
I ordered that because it's a take on one that was a few years back, but it celebrates the 50th anniversary. So
yeah, right, exactly. So right there we have. Let's see,
that one ornament in the center. That one right there.
We got
It's a redo of a previously released ornament.
Wasn't it one of the first?
It's one of about 8 ornaments.
It's part of their Nifty 50s line.
Yeah, it was never an official collection, but it's one of those that they produced year after year after year.
And I ordered that one.
Okay, I believe we ordered it too. Richard, we're circling it here. So
we got it.
Richard is disappointed with the 50th, but I'll say this. I think there are still things to come.
Right.
So
yeah, I wouldn't be. It's still a little too early for me. This is kind of what I was expecting. Of course, I want more. I want it to be over the top. I want them to do it, but it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, me too, Richard. I hope so as well. So let's go to the next page. Right now, we've got here. This is Ben. Why don't you talk about this one?
On the left page, which is page 8, we have a reindeer and Father Christmas. One is Caucasian, the other is black. And the reindeer himself is a limited quantity. So that would be one that you would want to get to the store as quickly as possible on July in order to find it, because the limited quantities that are very special, I think this one's probably going to be one of those that will be flying out the door.
But see, here's the deal. I didn't order any of them yet because it's not my thing, but it is my daughter-in-law's. And I got her a reindeer and the Father Christmas last year, but I don't know. I'd have to check the catalog to see what the differences are from last year.
The next page has a series of nutcracker ornaments up on top.
Well, I was going to highlight that one because of Richard. That's the Holiday Lighthouse. He says he's going to get that one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually very nice. It's the 12th in a series, but these nutcrackers, it's part of a Noble Nutcracker series. This year is the 5th edition. The one there on the left is a special limited quantity. The one in the center who's wearing the ugly sweater, that is the official 5th Nutcracker. And then the one in the red coat, that is a porcelain special edition. I'm not going to get the porcelain. I'm not big on porcelain ornaments because I'm too afraid of them smashing to pieces if I accidentally drop them. The ones that are done in resin and plastic and all, I don't have a problem with those. But me and my clumsy fingers sometimes, I will drop something, or I'll try and position something on a tree and it'll fall right to the floor. But I'm on my wish list. I have the first 2.
And I only have the second.
I don't know that we have. Doug and I, we worked on our wish list so that we could go through this, but also talk about what we got but didn't get as well.
We only got Young Santa.
This is the one that we got, and the reason why I got that, and it's interesting because it was Todd of Christmas Clatter is the one that mentioned it. He convinced me to get that one. Yeah. So I started that series, and I was very glad that I got it.
The Young Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually released 2 ornaments last year. They had a special edition and the first in the series, and I got them both.
And that's the series I started my newest granddaughter on. So this is her second one this year.
Yeah. It's the only one I have on here.
Yeah. Bottom of the page has a couple of nostalgic houses, the Holiday Lighthouse, another bell, which is 9th in the series, and then the little dancing Clara in the Nutcracker suite. That's the 5th and final in the series. So if you're into that series, you'll want to pick up the last ornament.
And this is a bell. This is a 9th in a series of bells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the only bells I have had on my tree, I think, are related to the Polar Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, they keep releasing one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's there are only so many collections I can do. I mean, they have so many different series that if I don't start at the beginning, I usually say goodbye unless something catches my eye and then suddenly I'm searching eBay for ornaments in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dangerous.
And then that last one in the bottom left is the Madame Alexander doll. It's a 28th in the Madame Alexander doll series.
28th?
28th.
I've had 28 of them.
Donna needs to get Clara. She also does not collect porcelain, Ben, because she says she breaks things.
Thank you, Donna. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Okay. Are we ready for everyone ready for the next page?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go on to the next page, and here we go. Okay. Now I know that Sherry, you're really interested in this one up here.
Yeah, that I have one from I think it's the 80s that's very similar to this one. So
it's a hamster.
Yeah, but I've got one that's very similar to this from the 80s.
Okay.
But it's not a hamster that's writing it, it's a mouse.
Yeah, well, this one's a hamster.
I'm getting this one, and then I'm going to start this new collection on the right, which is cute as a button. It's the first in a series. And because of the buttons and...
Yeah, well, they're both related to each other.
Yeah, they are. But the one that's circled down on the screen is the first in the series.
Yeah.
So I'm getting that one.
Says he has to do a better job of winning at the lottery.
Oh, I don't know that I put...
Your cookie cutter Christmas?
Yeah, I don't think I...
Yeah, I know that Doug and I have been collecting these cookie cutters.
Oh gosh, yeah, we have.
So this is going to be on our wish list for sure. And along with these other ones, this is the season's treatings for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we've got the whole series. In fact, it's on its own tree now. The whole collection has gotten so big.
And then we're getting
I
this.
don't know if I've got all of them.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, Arnie and Doug have been big on that series ever since it started. But of course, you've got the companion limited or special edition Train Depot.
Yeah.
I circled all top 3. Bing. Those are the only ones we're getting on these pages.
I don't know if I did the cookie cutter or not.
You're gonna have to.
Oh man!
Did you? What I do is I make 2 wish lists. I make the one that I will take to the Hallmark store, but then I also make a copy of that in another dream book. So I have it on file here so I know what I've got on my other dream list.
But what
wish list.
But what I did this year was I circled the ones that I had on my
Well,
wish list.
maybe you missed it.
And the number of
the
copies.
quantity,
Yeah.
the quantity you need to order,
Yeah.
because she orders for herself and her children.
So Donna and Todd are all talking about, oh dear, oh my. And I'm like, yeah, I've already pulled out my Depression era cookbook, so how to eat poor. So I pull out recipes. How to eat poor.
Now, I wish I was more like Wendy, where I didn't do the series, because I'd be in much better shape financially.
We're very.
I've got the circle there on Ben. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, the Frosty Friends series was started in 1980. This year they are releasing their 44th in the series, and I own every one of them. However, I'm still looking for a mint condition first edition ornament.
The first one.
Yeah. Because while I've got a representation of it, it's missing one or two items off the actual ornament that were paper. So I would really like to find an actual Frosty Friends ornament from 1980. But that's a pipe dream. It's one of those things that I've just learned to live with over the years. But if it ever comes up, I might get it for myself.
Richard apparently is. I was going to say, Richard is big on the gnome for Christmas this year. The letters Santa ornament.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he says it's a go-to on these pages.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
And that's the 14th in. That's the third. The third in the series for the gnomes.
Yeah. And then there's also another little cinnamon letter to Santa.
Yeah.
Okay, and then of course there's the 44th Frosty Friends. Someone mentioned Puppy Love.
It's huge.
And Mischievous Kittens is also another big series as well.
Yeah.
And they did
Puppy Love is the one that Megan collects, that I started her when she was little.
Yeah, that was to replace the Cinnamon Bear, I think, after that one stopped.
Yeah, she had all the Cinnamon Bears, and then when that one stopped, she started...
Puppy Love happened to start the following year.
Yeah.
And it's been going for 33 Christmases now. Yeah, I do see a note of Puppy Love there in the chat. So there you go. There are people who love doggy ornaments.
Okay. And Ben Todd says that he will keep that ornament in mind, the first edition Frosty Friends, when he's antiquing.
Oh, thank you so much.
When I go to estate sales, I always just...
You never know where it's going to show up.
And, I agree, Katie. The terrier is a very cute little dog there. Very nice.
I mean, they have some good ones. We don't got any in this page? No. We didn't want any of it.
On either side of the Puppy Love, though, there are the cat ornaments. There's the Mischievous Kittens, which is the 25th in the series. And the one on the right, he's holding on to a star marked as 25 to commemorate the 25th in the series. So that is a limited quantity. So if you do collect the Mischievous Kittens, run to the Hallmark store when it opens in July, so you can get that extra ornament if that's what you want.
You can do that, or if you're really serious about it, you can go to Hallmark.com the night that they are released. Because at midnight Central Time of the day of their release, the website goes live for those particular ornaments, and you can order on the website. We've done that.
Have it shipped directly to home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got a question about Cinnamon's letter, this one right up here. Do you think it goes along with the Gnome for Christmas ornament? I personally think it does, but wonder what you all think.
I believe it does.
I think so too. It really does look like a nice little gnome thing. So,
well,
I would say
it's attached.
They have it looking like a little tiny baby gnome, and she's wearing a gnomish type of hat, and they are like right next to each other in the catalog. So I can only assume.
Don't forget dropping a letter in that Letters to Santa mailbox.
Yeah.
These two?
The letter and the letter and the mailbox match.
But Mark does bring up the fact that they are from different artists. Yeah. But sometimes we watched Facebook Live and
We watched the Facebook Live that came out
Sherry,
on Friday.
you watched it too, right?
I did too, yeah.
Actually, those two ornaments are from the same artist. They're both from Gregor Benedetti.
Oh, they're both from Gregor.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I learned about this drawing for the 50 ornaments. And I also learned that they've got something different this year. In the past, when you wanted to shop, you would put the ornament in your shopping cart. You can't do that prior to when they come out. But this year, the wish list that you create online, there's a little empty Christmas tree in the top right corner of every page that you visit for an ornament. And if you want to add that to your wish list, you click on that tree and it turns it into solid green. And then your wish list is there for when you go back.
Exactly.
They made it very easy. Yeah, they liked that feature. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
All right, we've got more to get through.
Yeah, we do. We do. Now, this one is dangerous. This is a lot of snowmen. And we have a tree in the bathroom that is nothing but snowmen. So,
But you don't have very much room left on that tree.
no, I may actually have to get a taller tree for the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
If we can find something that narrow and that's
No,
frosted.
you know what you need to do? You need to put a pencil tree right in the corner by the tub across from the toilet.
Yeah, there's no plug there.
Yeah.
So get battery operated lights.
No. I already had battery on one, and that is to get me battery operated lights was like a highly debated thing. I was not going to
But
happen.
Dancing to the Beat, Snow Buddies.
Please God, this is what, 16 in the series.
This is the 26th in the series. I cannot believe it.
4th in the series, 5th in the series. It is.
Yeah.
Carrie is saying that she doesn't have the Dream Book. Carrie, you can go to the Hallmark.com website and you can download a PDF of the Dream Book. And if you want to follow along, you can do that. Or just print it out and take a look at it and just have fun dreaming about what you may want to buy.
It's on the interwebs. I mean, you just go to Hallmark.com.
And then we have, this is part of an ongoing series, the Holiday Parade. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richard. Richard just dropped the link again. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that.
I'm ordering the holiday parade and the sweet decades.
Oh,
The little the year with gummies.
Yeah.
I have that. I've got the holiday parade as well as the making memories ornament A with the father and son playing with their dog.
That one.
Snowmen.
yeah. And then Doug is also circling the catalog right now. We're going to be getting Sandal the Snowman. This is the second in the series.
Yes.
So we started last year. And we want to make sure that we get that one too and keep it going. Now, this one.
And it's not, hold on. It's not Sandal the Snowman. It's Sandal the Sandman.
Oh, Sandman. Yeah, Sandman. So this one here, this is the Christmas window. Ben, do you get these windows?
I have gotten a couple of the windows, but
You've given me a couple of them too.
I've given Sherry a couple of them as well. But they have occasionally shown up in the kit that comes home or that is shipped home. One of these little babies here. But this year, it did not have one of the window ornaments. So I'm assuming that this is where they put it this year. But no. Let's go to the next page.
Yeah, Richard is saying that this one, Holiday Parade, is the win on this one.
Oh, absolutely. We've been
I-
getting all of her Tammy Haddock.
Yeah.
Haddocks.
Haddocks, yes.
And then we're getting that one.
This one is on our list because it's just part of a stocking
Club exclusive.
It's a club exclusive, so we're getting that. We are part of the Keepsake Ornament Club, so we can buy that one.
I don't know if we have stocking stuffers.
Well, the one below is another one in the series. It's the third year for stocking
We
stuffers.
have.
I have them, so I got the third.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sean's
that
right.
one.
That Christmas window is a club exclusive ornament as well. So
Yeah.
but I have a couple of rocking horses on the tree, but that's just because people have given them to me. I haven't actively gone out to buy them.
No, I went to a estate sale and picked up. They were there and they were in their boxes. I didn't know what they were, and then I think it was like the second or third in the series.
Now, Sherry,
and I'm like, whoa.
What are your takes? What are your take on these? The mermaid and the fairy.
They're ugly.
They're not.
I did get a rocking horse for my granddaughter because I started her on that series when she was born.
I just
look at the face of that carnation fairy.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, what trouble can I get into?
I'm sorry. She looks like Tinkerbell in puberty.
No, she doesn't. And mermaids just do nothing for me.
But you know, mermaids releasing a mermaid ornament this year makes a lot of sense because of the live action Little Mermaid film coming out next month.
Yeah.
So,
but this particular artist,
there are a lot of people who love mermaids.
The artist that did the mermaid, she was on the Facebook Live show.
Okay.
And she has always wanted to do some mermaids because she loves mermaids.
There you go.
She loves mermaids and she loves fairies. So when we get to it later in the book, she's the one that did the fairy that's dressed in lavender that's painting a flower.
Go back to the other page, Arnie, because the artist's picture is right there in the lower right-hand corner. That is Christina Goffrin.
She was saying that they talk about the approval process, and we'll share this with you real quick, and then we'll move on.
Jim is asking, is this a cross between a clownfish and a mermaid?
Yes, because she talks about how these were designed. She did this series about 3 years ago. Now, one of the Hallmark people were there and explained all this. They're now, by the end of summer, they're going to be approving the ornaments for 2025. They've already approved everything for 2024. They were doing the photo shoot for this catalog November and December of last year. So they're already going to they're 2 years ahead.
What, Ben?
That's not surprising.
No.
But did you see on the Facebook Live that even the artists and the employees of Hallmark don't see them until the very same day?
Mm-hmm.
And they showed them all looking at all the ornaments.
Yeah, they get them right for the photo shoot.
Let's go ahead and go on to the next page. We've got a lot to go through here.
Yeah, there's lots of birds on here.
Lots of birds.
I'm focusing on the cozy critters because that's a collection that I have.
Yeah, I've got that one too.
Yeah, and we decided to pass on the club exclusive here, the toucan.
Yeah,
I really don't do a lot of birds on my trees. And we have a lot of trees.
If it looked more like a tiki bird, maybe I would have.
Well, it's actually based on a previous series of ornaments that are in the same genre of the design. Because I've got a cockatiel that looks similar.
Yeah, I said no. I mean, they're all beautiful, but it's like
Megan likes the toucan.
Yeah, the toucan is cute, and it is a club exclusive. I may consider it if I see it in person and I like it. But it's nothing marked on my wish list.
Megan, don't forget you need to get me what you guys want.
Yeah. And on this next page, right, the next page with the Christmas Wonders, the Snowmen, the concert, I'm assuming that that's very similar to other series that they've done in the past, like the Peanuts set that we set out every year that has blinky lights and plays coordinated music with all the other ornaments.
Yeah,
they all work together.
These ones, I saw her showing them. And each of the ornaments, when you put it up on the center in front of the tree, plays a different song.
Oh,
yeah, gotcha. We saw the video, and
the one with the angel, the halo, the angel one does "Hark the Herald Angels Sing."
Yeah,
the one that's holding the wreath with the bells on it plays Jingle Bells.
Interesting thing about it, though. If you read the facts on this one, the one that's in the center in front of the tree holding the stocking, the little character inside the stocking is a preview of next year's ornament, 2024.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So just pay attention to that. So you'll see that. Now let's go ahead and go on to the next page. And here we have this one here. Let me circle in on this one here. That's a re-release.
Yeah.
They are re-releasing a Nostalgia Santa.
Because on the black market, that sucker was going for $80. So Hallmark wants to capitalize that because I guess they didn't make that many.
The porcelain Jolly Santa,
Yeah, the retro Santa.
upper left.
Yeah.
And they had the retro reindeer later on.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Sherry's doing some cutting of her fabric here for her quilts while the catalog is off to the left.
Of course.
Well, you guys aren't moving fast enough. So
Is there anything else here that captures your attention?
I got nothing on these 2 pages.
I got 3.
Ooh.
I got the center line of those 3 right there.
These 3.
Merry Mice, which is a cup of hot chocolate. The birch hair, which goes with a couple of other birch ornaments that I've gotten in the past. And then the 3 penguins, which it's an ongoing thing that I get.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we only did the Mary, the sippy cup one.
Yeah. There is an I Love Hallmark Channel ornament there in the lower right.
I know Megan saw that and she loved the mittens until she saw what it was associated with. Nope.
Yeah, well, I have a couple of Hallmark Channel ornaments already, so this I'm going to kind of wait and see, and if I like it, I'll wait for it to go on sale at the end.
Oh, it's a 75% off.
Okay. Now, do you really want a hippopotamus for Christmas? I know it's a song, but
I hate the song.
No, I don't. I'm not a fan of the song. So anything on these particular ones, I must point out, let me go ahead and point this one out right here. This is supposedly an eggnog machine, but to me, it looks more like a cigarette machine from the 60s.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to tell you.
Does anyone else see that?
Yeah, but I do have to tell you, F on page 18, the pull my finger one.
Yeah.
I did get for my grandson. Read what it says.
Pull on the snowman's hand to hear funny sound effects. Oh, he's going to love that.
He's going to love it.
No,
you can only imagine what a 10-year-old boy would do with that.
Yeah.
But this one here, A Case of Christmas Cheer, that is pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I think we're only going to get, Let's Get Lit. And I think the toy soldier, I don't know.
The sheep on the center of the third line on the left page. Bah humbug. That's pretty funny.
Now the Haddock one, the Tammy Haddocks, those are good. She did a live video on the Facebook thing on one of the Fridays. These are why they look super good. And she explained it, all the detail in them. They look great, but I just can't choke down the price. I mean,
that's all 3 of them, $105.
Yeah, I mean, they're super cute, but we're passing on them because, again, we have other things.
That total starts to go real. The total amount goes up fast.
I mean, just you'll see coming up while.
Did you see what Megan
It's just
Jim wants to know where he can find a real eggnog machine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. So, I mean, these are some of them are cute.
Megan put up?
What did Megan say?
She said, I'd like a 4-bedroom house for Christmas. Just putting that out there in case manifestation works.
Nice.
Nice, Megan. Nice. Okay. But yeah, the toy soldier, I like that one, but it's another one of those magic ones, and those get a little pricey. But that one comes out in December, so I've got plenty of time to think about that.
Yeah, I think we put that one. So yeah, I think that's all we said.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but some of them do say October, some say July, some say December. You just have to pay attention.
Some say now.
Yeah, some say now. Yeah, you're right. Next page. Okay. There we got a Jack Skellington wreath, but that wreath is $140.
It's a redone from last year. They're bringing it back.
Yeah.
So, big old pass. But
The only thing I got on here was the Look at Frosty Go, because I've got all the other little record players.
We were thinking about getting it, but he said, I don't know what it would look, because it's the sound.
Now, we do enjoy the film National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And while I already have one that looks like that, this one's not interesting. I know he's on his little sled. We already have something like that. This one here, the sweater, we did not have this on our wish list at all when we were looking at it prior to that until we saw the video. And the video was from Facebook, on Facebook. And that one showed the sweater blinking, and it looked amazing.
And it actually had noise. So it's phenomenal. It actually blinks.
So we've added that to our
wish
list
list
here.
So we added that. We have the Christmas story, because I think I have almost every Christmas story ornament. Plus we have a Christmas story tree.
Yeah.
And
Doug added the coveted gift.
Oh, I was going to ask if you had anything similar to that.
no, he does nothing like this. No, he doesn't. Not with his gun.
Now,
We're ready to unwrap it. That's a definitely thing. That's not.
well, these are pricey. We've got Oogie Boogie, and the one beneath it, Sound the Alarms. They may be pricey, but they go along, I guess, with the same series of ornaments that we already have for Nightmare Before Christmas.
2 years ago.
So-
So last year and the year before last. So these are they're big, they're beautiful, they're
So
horribly expensive.
we have added those to the wish list here. So that
Wow.
Yeah, because I have the other ones. And we do a Halloween tree. Now, I like the 6 packs of ornaments. And we're going to get those because of the Halloween tree of the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's called Halloween Town Ornaments. The set looks really cool. I think it's fair. And they're probably the size of an oversized golf ball. Which are nice.
Kathy has the Elf movie ornament ordered, and
Which one? The one on top or the one on the bottom?
I don't know. She said she just said Elf, but then Todd said that several Funko Pop ornaments are there. I'm not too excited about that. Of course, he did that with a leery face because he does love Funko.
Well, yeah, we got Cousin Eddie and Jack on the same 2 pages here that are designed after Funko Pop characters.
By the way, I also want to. Speaking of Todd and Christmas Clatter, we will be appearing on the Christmas Clatter show on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So you'll want to make sure to tune into that and watch us as we talk more about Christmas ornaments from the Dream Book for this year. So, okay, next page.
This
Okay.
is just everyday, you know.
Nothing there.
I see the word love.
Okay.
Well, there weren't any big occasions in my family's life this year that would take any of those.
No.
But there are a few of these ornaments that are already available at your local Hallmark store.
Yeah. Some of them, for instance, the Our Love is Sweet is
I really
available
like
now.
the Baby Moon airplane. That's cute.
Yeah. Sean is kind of a blah. Okay.
But, you know, they have to have ornaments that appeal to a broad range of people, and these are just generic ornaments that can be given to people for special occasions.
Meaningful moments, yes.
Yep.
Okay. Then same thing with this one. A lot of the baby's first Christmas and so forth. Photo frames.
Didn't get any of them.
Well, you didn't have any new babies this
No,
year,
did not.
and nothing in the pipeline.
Benji said that last one looked like a 1990s JCPenney Christmas catalog.
It was. I can see that.
Not wrong. He is not wrong.
Okay. And on all of these ornaments for us, that was a big skip. You know?
Yeah, we're not doing it. We're not
Yeah, definitely.
feeling it.
Okay, Megan.
What did she say?
Says the kids need tucking in, so she's leaving.
Okay.
Oh, tell them good night.
Good
Tell
night.
them Ema loves them.
And then here we have a series of other faith. There's some faith and inspiration. There's a vintage angel.
I think the vintage angel really matches.
I ordered the vintage angel.
Yeah, because I think it goes with the retro reindeer and the Santa.
Now this one is a porcelain.
I don't
They're
have
all
any
porcelain.
of those ones, but I did like the.
They're all
If I
three.
keep it, I may give it to my daughter-in-law who loves all things vintage. So
Yeah, but for those who love their dogs and cats, this is the page for them because you can put a picture of your dog or your cat in a number of these ornaments.
you
And-
know what? I probably should get one to put
The Sophie cat.
Sophie Cat's picture in it. They are so in love with that cat that Jeremy actually FaceTimed me yesterday. Like a proud daddy to tell me what the cat was doing, which is something she has never done for them before. And that was, she's been coming up to him and whining because she wants him to play with her.
Oh,
She's never done that before. So he has one of these wands that has the
Little
strip of fabric on it. So he's, go putting it around everywhere.
I think Mark.
And she started doing something that she has never done before. And that was, as it was moving and he would slowly pull it across something, she would pounce on it.
Yeah.
And she has never pounced before.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But like Mark said, the vintage angels very Hollywood Studios Christmas. I agree.
Oh yeah, no, that's we're getting that
Totally
sucker.
agree.
That's the only thing on this page.
Okay.
Yep.
So then
That's it.
next page. Okay. This one has a few.
No, there's only two. One, I mean. You're only getting the one.
No, the one that we want. Yes.
Yeah.
But there are a few here that are pretty interesting.
like
We
the
have-
So Very Merry sewing machine.
Yeah.
I
Sherry.
didn't. Nope, I did not get it.
You didn't.
Oh wow. Do you need to take your temperature?
I may get it after Christmas if it's on sale. No, I had to really decide what I wanted and what I didn't want because I think Paul is right when he said earlier in the feed that I probably am the one that's going to spend the most.
Now, this one, Stacy is asking Donna if she is getting a. Mixing up some Christmas magic. That is going to be, that's on our wish list. Definitely. And then this one was amusing, and I thought maybe we could put it on the bar cart, but I thought, we already have a wine glass, so we said no.
Okay.
And Richard says, these pages, one word, crap.
Well, I'm getting the beer stein times 3
But yeah,
Why?
see,
because I've got the collection. Jeremy has the collection, and I've given the other ones to
Matt.
Matt and Megan.
Okay,
Yeah.
for one thing, it's not necessarily a collection. It's just an annual thing
Yeah,
that they choose to do a
that's true.
design on.
Yeah. So I've been getting those for them.
Yeah,
Right.
you can. That's,
Okay.
Yeah, it's on my page. That's the only one we're getting.
I do have to say though, the Feeling Fishy one, I almost ordered because I've got a few that are like that remind me of Dad.
yeah, you do.
That are fishermen or fishing
Yeah.
themed like that. But
Our dad passed away in 1989, so that's an ongoing tribute on Sherry's tree.
he was a big fisherman, so much so that I hated fishing
Ugh, we all did.
as a kid because we couldn't play in the water when we would go camping.
We would go camping. Now, these days, my idea of roughing it is getting to a city without making reservations ahead of time.
Yeah. Now, a lot of these ornaments here on this page are available now at your Hallmark store, including the license to cruise, things like Live Life with Zest.
Graduation.
Yeah, a lot of them are available now.
Now they're at your store, and I'm like,
And the lower one with the dog, which is remembering your past
Pat,
pet.
go back to the page previous.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yeah, that Seasons Gardening one. Under the sewing machine.
Yeah,
I got that one for Chrissy because she loves succulents.
gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
And on that page, the only one I got was Tom and Jerry.
And the only one I got was the Animaniacs.
And I passed on Animaniacs because I've already got one that looks a little similar to that, except it's the water tower instead of that.
Yeah, we passed for everything.
But it is, but like Joseph says, that was some good stuff. It is a great ornament, but I already have one like that, so I'm okay with saying no.
Yeah, that's why I said no to it. But I did get Tom and Jerry. It took me back to childhood.
Then we have this one here. This one is a dangerous page for us, and that's because we have a Peanuts tree.
Right. So we have the Sold Separately, the B, where he has the Sunday Funnies. Then Woodstock and a Sale. Come on, it has Charlie Brown's.
Yeah, take a look at that one right there.
Super cute. And then
the Sunday Funny.
Windward Woodstock is hysterical. And then...
And for those that are big fans and do not have a stocking, a Charlie Brown stocking, I mean, come on, that's really cute.
Yeah. We're going to get the Camp Out, the limited edition Franklin, the Pirate Snoopy. Now, the one on the top...
Pirate Snoopy is in a series. It's the 26th. And
we don't know if we have them all.
Spotlight on Snoopy.
Oh, we do not have them all.
No.
See, and the only one I got on these 2 pages was Franklin.
And that one's a limited quantity,
too. That's so...
Now, I want you to pay attention to this one. Peanuts have been part of Hallmark since 1977. So their 5th year of ornaments, they had Peanuts ornaments available.
Way before Disney.
No. Disney came out in 77 as well. Yeah. That'll be pointed out a little bit later in the book.
Yeah, okay. The thing is that the oldest Hallmark ornament that I personally own is a Peanuts ornament from 1978. It's a satin ball.
That's right.
I have one too. You and I have they did 2 satin balls that year. I have one, you have the other.
Yeah.
Now the Let's Go team is cute. I didn't know what it would look like until they did it on the Facebook Live show. It's amazing, but I can't choke down $40.
Yeah. Pancake Pals, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
That we've got circled here in our catalog. Doug just took the magic marker of the...
Yeah, so these are on our page. I did them all. So, so, I mean, it would be cool to get the Let's Go team, but it's like... There's another reason why.
Yeah.
But, didn't we get the Snoopy set? No, we did.
Yeah, I think...
we did get all 6 of the Snoopies.
I think we went ahead
because we got a...
Now,
4-foot Peanuts tree.
This one is all vehicles. So, of course, the trains... Being that we have a train tree, yeah, definitely.
So we're getting all 3 of those.
But that's it on that.
I didn't get any trains on that one. I got the Chevy Blazer because that's Jeremy's
truck series,
All-American Truck Series. It's the 29th in the series, and he's going to be 30 this year.
Wow.
Oh, no, 29 this year.
He'll be 29 this year.
He'll be 30.
He'll be 30 this year.
He'll be 30 in September. So he has this whole series, and that's pretty much... He was started with one series that only had 3 years running. And then we started him on the truck series. So I've got that one, and then the 70th anniversary Corvette I got for Matt. And then I got the airplane for Jeff, and it's the 27th in the series. He started as a baby with the Crayola series. That ended, and then I started him on the
Sky's the Limit.
The Sky's the Limit one. Yeah.
Richard is right. The 56 Dodge fire engine is nicely detailed.
It is, and I thought about it, but the fire engine that I did have, I gave away to my grandson.
Yeah. Look at that.
So
but
that
Sean,
was it
these
for
are
me.
like drugs. You do get hooked. Definitely.
Yeah, a friend of mine from college used to drive a Datsun Z, and I'm wondering if he would want that Datsun 240Z ornament that's there on the center lane, the orange car.
You're right. I remember that car.
I always dreamed of having one of those cars, but never did.
For those of you that have just joined, we are going through the Dream Book for 2023 for Hallmark. These are all the ornaments that they've released this year. or that they will be releasing. And then Richard just gave the link again for the PDF that you can download so that you can follow along, or you can circle and then order your own ornaments and take your wish list to your local Hallmark store, or you can do it at hallmark.com. We're going to just going to show a quick little spot here for our support channels. So we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching PTV Live.
You're watching PTV.
And we are here for part 2 of the Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments Dream Book show.
We got to get moving with it.
Yeah.
We do. We got to start moving through these things. This is a sports one.
Nothing.
Yeah, for me.
I mean, they're for...
I don't collect any of the sports memorabilia like that. So I know a lot of people will, but that's a big yawn for me. Oh, and Sean, thank you so much. Yeah, big yawn.
I mean, if you're that, it's like, fine. It's like, nope. Then we're starting to get into the, this is one of my Depression era cookbooks, because we're getting into the Disney stuff. Seriously, how to eat cheap.
Now, the thing is, I am not really interested in those on the right, all the pewter ones. I just don't know about those.
No, I didn't. They didn't float my boat on any of them.
Yeah.
They're really pricey.
Yeah, they are.
You get a set of those 4 ornaments for $54.99, and I'm going, that's a huge chunk of change for a budget.
Well, if you're just
Disney schmizney.
I mean, the top ones, I like Mickey. There's Simba, which is nice to start seeing. I don't mind the whole platinum 100-year look. It's just, I think you have to see them in person because they look hideous. But I'm passing on all of them. I mean, there's just no way.
No, Doug. Even if they look pretty, they're too expensive for my.
That's what I mean. There's just no way.
Yeah, and Donna said, no, she doesn't like them.
We definitely passed.
And Todd is right. I hope they look better in real life, because right now in the photos,
They're ugly.
yeah,
But the price is also making it look ugly. So you, besides having them look ugly, the price is very attractive. So while they're going to have that feel, I can definitely say no. And now the one on the other page, though.
The food cat, interesting. She said they're doing the same thing with Disney pins in the parks, too.
Yeah, they're giving
She wants color, not pewter. She wants color.
Or they're going the gradient, where they're going color, and then it goes down to nothing, and then you see the solid platinum.
Next page.
And I'm like...
Now this one
was tough. This was painful.
Yeah. The Haunted Man, A Ghoulish Delight. This is an ongoing. This is the first 3. They're releasing 3 this year, 2 next year, and then 2 the following year. So the whole collection will finally be available in 2025.
Now, are these ornaments along the lines of the Star Wars ornaments that were done a few years ago, where when you push a button, it'll perform a show of the Haunted Mansion on your tree?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it says the Spirited 3-year series is just getting started. These are the first ornaments in a collection that will take fans through favorite moments from the Haunted Mansion attraction. So stay tuned to see what supernatural moments we will bring to life next. Now, the thing is, the first ones here are the coffin, Madame Leota, and then the pipe organ.
So that gets you to the ballroom.
You see the sign that says the Haunted Mansion? That's actually a remote to turn on the tree topper, which is a replica of the Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom in Florida.
So, yeah, I'm getting the 3 ornaments, and then the Haunted Mansion, for say, I'm taking a hard pass. because the sucker's horribly expensive.
Well, not just that, but to us, the Haunted Mansion.
For me, let's just say this. You have to pick your battles and your priorities. And to me, the Haunted Mansion is the antebellum, Louisiana, Disneyland Haunted Mansion. That's the Haunted Mansion. This is great, but this is for Walt Disney World. It has a different meaning. So when I look at the Haunted Mansion go through New Orleans Square, that just gives me all these feels. This doesn't. Not that this is amazing. I love it because it's a different Haunted Mansion. But for me, the Haunted Mansion will always be Disneyland.
This Mickey here that I've got circled here is an ongoing thing. They've been doing him since 2020, and this is the fourth one in his series, it seems. They also have the Main Street Electrical Parade.
I got in trouble on this page. I did the Off to Neverland,
which is Mickey on the Peter Pan
ride. And then I did the Baker Mickey.
See?
He's a second in a series.
Yeah.
Mickey's Free Farm.
Got that one. See, circled.
Yep.
And then I did two of the Electrical Parade, one for me and one for Megan.
Oh my gosh.
She was just going to weep uncontrollably.
The partner statue we passed because we already have two of those. One from home.
Yeah, we have
and one from Disneyland.
Yeah, so we can say no to that one. Not that I'm like,
but it's the same ornament that was released prior.
It says it's back
for this year.
So yeah, so we're good. All three down there.
D&G said the only one on this page was the Electrical Parade. Cassidy is saying the next tree at the villa should be a Haunted Mansion tree. We actually have a Halloween tree with a lot of the Haunted Mansion ornaments on it. That's coming this year.
It's a Nightmare for Christmas, but it's a Haunted Mansion. It's Halloween. It's a cool tree. This year's going to be awesome.
Donna agrees with you. She says, I grew up with Walt Disney World's Haunted Mansion, and it's one of my favorite attractions, so it will hold sentimental value to me, but I totally get where Doug is coming from.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you have to do, and it's, Richard said it, Disneyland is the definitive. It's the first. You can kind of go on and on. But we each have, these are supposed to be memories on branches. Yeah. So what does it attain to you? It's not the price, because the Haunted Mansion is my attraction. Like Small World's Bend. I don't care how much it is. It was just, I don't need that one right now.
Well, this wasn't the only Disney page.
No.
We've had two of them so far.
I can't remember. Oh, we got this one.
Then there's this page.
Yeah.
It's nice that you mentioned Small World as my attraction because I still love my popcorn bucket that I got last year from Tokyo Disney.
Yeah. And Richard said it right here. He says, that's a hideous Funko Pop looking Maleficent. Ugh. It's precious moments. Maleficent is a precious moment. I'm thinking,
it's not.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not for me. I'm just not.
Oh, the electrical. They're going to sell out. That's, for me, the coveted one this year is the Electrical Parade. Because I saw it live. On Facebook Live, they actually played it. It lights up and plays music. It is going to be amazing. So that's going to be this year's for me.
This one here, Peter Pan, was interesting to me.
Oh, yeah,
did you get that one, Sherry?
We did get it.
I did, and I got the Tinkerbell one.
Okay. But
then I got Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker.
Yeah, we did too.
We got that one.
But we also got Chip and Dale.
We got Chip and Dale.
And then I got the 50th anniversary of Robin Hood.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, I don't think we got that one.
No, we didn't. I didn't get that one because Robin Hood actually has been. We have an ornament from Disneyland of Maid Marian and Robin standing in a doorway.
Yeah.
So I already have that. Although this is nice because it's the 50th anniversary of the movie. So that's nice.
But when you see it on the wall and you see it in real life and you're like, I'm going to get it. So,
yeah. Stormy Stitch, you're absolutely right. You're not going to want to miss that ornament. It's going to be a must-have.
I think it's going to be their
one.
It's going to be in
the Electrical Parade.
Oh, yeah.
It will be it. We did get Becoming a King Arthur.
Yeah.
I did that. I did Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Yep, we did that.
That one's cute. I like that. I like this one, but it's porcelain, and I can
That
pass.
was me.
We passed. Cogsworth and Lumiere have so many.
Yep.
I do. We already have a lot of Beauty and the Beast ornaments, so I think it's well represented on the trees. We're okay. Okay, ready for the next page?
Well, no, actually, I got the Mickey's Christmas Carol, the Becoming King Arthur, and I also got the Ariel and Friends because I like the ornament look. It's just like the one that was the one from Bambi. A little lower, Arnie. A little lower. There you go. It's wood with paper, kind of like the same style as the Mickey's Christmas Carol. They did one for Bambi last year.
Which you guys weren't sure of. And
Exactly.
then you saw the one
You
I
saw it
got.
in real life, you're like,
That's why I'm going with the Ariel one too, because it's really cute. Okay, next page. now.
Mark liked that one too. Okay, next page.
The only
Okay.
one I got on that one was We Don't Talk About Bruno for my grandson.
we got.
We went ahead and circled Tiana and Prince Naveen because we don't have
No.
a Princess and the Frog ornament.
And that I think is in my top 10 of all favorite Disney movies of all time is Princess of Frog. I think it's their last full 2D animation. There was a more emotional time when we saw it. And I think it's just a phenomenal movie. Absolutely an amazing movie.
Yeah.
It's one of my top 10.
Doggone Disney has captured the book. You're right, Mara. They have.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just got these two, and we're gonna get. I think we're getting the.
I
Wally and
like
Eve.
Joseph's idea. He says the Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker should have been made to resemble the Muppets Christmas Carol version. Oh, God. I like that's good. That's good.
I went with the Ohana Means Family ornament because I like the look of Lilo and Stitch dancing in their hula skirts. That's
Yeah.
a really good ornament for me.
See, but you're more Lilo and Stitch. We have a few. It's just again, pick your battles.
Donna wants the Moana, the baby Moana.
That's actually pretty cute.
She is very
It's
cute.
Porcelain. It's but
Porcelain.
we already have a Mushu.
And we already have Flick. We already have Wally and Eve.
I thought we got Wally and Eve.
We do. We did put it on the list. We already have it, but we went ahead and got it.
Oh,
anyway.
because we see on a lot of these, we'll open them up, and we might change our mind.
Yeah, and this is one that I might change my mind on as well. It's limited quantity. It's Joe Gardner and 22 from the movie Soul. Good film. Very good
Very good film.
But we do not have anything from Soul on our trees yet.
We don't?
No, we don't have Soul.
Okay, we might.
So
have
we
to
might
think
get that
about, I mean, it's limited, so. Well,
Next page.
I marked it myself.
Next page.
All Barbie all
Big
the time.
fat pass.
yeah, it's a Barbie thing.
I wanted to point this one out, though. Here is Wheelchair Barbie. And that one is kind of reminiscent of the little girl you saw earlier in the catalog sitting in a wheelchair. And that made me think of that.
But the title of the ornament is just, they call it Fashionista with Wheelchair Barbie.
yeah. They're getting
Why?
Mattel is getting inclusive.
But
That's
but
just
it
what
is
they're doing.
But it is Barbie.
I don't have a problem with being inclusive on representations in Christmas ornaments. I have a problem with the word fashionista.
Next page.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Okay. This has a lot here.
Yeah, we got to decide what we were going to do. This one.
I do
This
like,
one.
I must say, I do like the Play-Doh snowman.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered that, and I ordered the Cozy Coop because that's the kind of car Megan had when she was a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Or a toddler toddling around in that thing.
Then there's this one. Ben, if you looked at it, this is Uno. It's the
I got
last
that
of the
one.
series.
Yeah, it's the final in the Family Game Night series. So I did order that one as well.
I did too. And I got the airport, the Fisher.
Yes.
Now, I've got
I
a question
remember
for
about
Richard.
that.
Does he want the one of Colors of the World or the little fairy that's got a Crayola?
See, that's the one that the artist who did the mermaid she's also responsible for the Periwinkle Fairy.
But
And the crayons,
Benji likes
I
Optimus.
passed on, and I'll tell you, the only reason I passed on it is because all of that has been forced down my throat.
Gotcha.
With crayons and pencils for the kids at school and the construction paper in those shades. I've had it with those shades. Just give me.
I must say, I do like this airport though. The Fisher Price toy that we've got to get. I mean, it goes right along with it.
That one I put on my list as well.
But
along with the Uno.
But
I
Paw Patrol, a unicorn, Elf on the Shelf. I can pass on all those.
Yeah. They're not. I'm not feeling it.
SpongeBob and Santa. I don't know.
I missed the Play-Doh snowman. I had completely missed that one, so I may have to add that to my list.
But great nostalgia tree ornaments on these pages. Absolutely, Richard.
Yeah, this is very nostalgia. But also, the Fisher Price and the Una go on other trees.
Yeah.
They were on the nostalgia tree.
Those will go on the toys and games trees.
Yeah.
So, definitely. Next page.
We passed.
You know, I didn't get anything on that one, but I have a feeling I'll end up getting the gingerbread woman for Jeremy after he sees what he wants.
Okay. That makes sense.
It depends on the size of it though, because it looks to be really large.
But they're not.
Well, we don't know.
No,
we have the other one
before, and they're about like that.
Yeah, but sometimes they will create something that is larger than what you expect.
Well,
we're still in full size. We're going to get to miniatures, Donna.
Again, a lot of these ornaments you have to see in person in order to understand whether you like them or not.
No, the one that she saw was G, the snowman here, the Play-Doh snowman. I believe it is full size because of the price. It's $17 for this ornament.
Not a miniature.
Yeah, and
the miniatures are more like $10, $11.
Mm-hmm. And that's letter Q.
And then, of course, for gamers,
Didn't get
next
any.
page.
Yeah.
This one is a lot of gaming.
I didn't get anything from this one yet. It depends on my kids.
Yeah.
But they'll be buying these ones. I'm just ordering them.
Yeah, but Pokemon fans will love the Snorlax that's right there in the center that Arnie's circling right now.
I don't know what that is.
It's a cute ornament. If you're into Pokemon, it's probably going to be a must-have ornament.
I don't know what Pokemon is. I only heard of the name. I don't even know what it is.
Sean likes Cat Mario. And you know what? Yeah.
It's cute. I mean...
sorry about that.
Oops, look what you did.
Okay. Then we also got this one here. Data and Spot.
Data's ode to Spot?
Yeah,
What?
Benji likes Data and Spot from Star Trek.
Oh.
We're getting into some of the sci-fi ornaments now, sci-fi and fantasy. So these are big ones for Hallmark. They do a lot of these ornaments. Here we have...
Wait. Who is Samus and where is he from?
Which one?
That's the orange guy on the previous page. The left side, Samus. He's across from that one right there. Can someone please fill me in on who that is? Oh, it's Metroid. What is Metroid? I'm so old.
Benji, please explain Metroid to Ben.
All right.
Okay, Alex says it's a video game.
Video game. Okay, thank you.
Okay, next page. Here we go. Now, keep in mind, very first Star Wars ornament was 1996. So they've been doing these things for over 20 years. That's a long time.
And we just, there's 4th anniversary. We're past.
Well, what you have to remember though is that the Star Wars universe keeps on growing because Disney keeps creating television shows and extra movies and animation. So this offering it's just going to continue to grow.
Yeah, you know what? Out Loud Geek is saying that Jabba the Hutt for Doug, but at that price point of $50 for that ornament, that's a little pricey. That's a little pricey.
I you know, to be honest with you, why I appreciate Star Wars for what it is. I never got into it. It's not my thing.
Yeah. Now Sean loves The Mandalorian with Grogu right there.
I mean, we watched The Mandalorian. I watch it. I'm entertained, but I am not a fan. None of the stuff does anything for me. It's just
Stacy's making me laugh.
Yes,
the Star Wars ornaments. Hallmark, take my money.
Yeah, there's some things that googly eyed, and I'm
a lot of people love Star Wars. Some people have complete trees that are dedicated to Star Wars. Jeremy is one of them.
Yeah.
He loves Star Wars.
Yeah. There we have the carbonite chamber.
Thank you, Donna. So that's just those 3 ornaments is $150. So that's like all this pricey. I will spend my money. My selection was I'm Haunted Mansion.
But then of course, remember, here's the
Mandalorian.
The carbon freezing chamber. I love you. I know.
I don't get it.
Okay, now, does Han Solo actually go down into the chamber, and does a puff of smoke come out of the ornament? Because that would be awesome.
Okay, it does say that it's got flashing lights and original dialogue. So
for $65, I hope he,
For $65, I'd hope it decorates my own tree.
Yeah, that's hells to the no. I mean, that's like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you keep these out year round. You don't use them for one time of the year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, stars for what they are,
So, Townshend Christmas has just joined from, I believe, New Zealand. So, thank you for joining tonight.
I like New
actually,
Zealand.
in the afternoon in New Zealand. Anyway, we are going through the Hallmark Dream Book for 2023. You can download it from the Hallmark website at hallmark.com. So, yeah, let's go on to the next page. Here we go. More sci-fi.
Pop culture, sci-fi.
With Harry Potter, you see a Patronus, you see Dobby, and then you see Nearly Headless Nick.
I'm part of probably the couple of thousand people on the face of the planet that's never read a Harry Potter book. There's only about 1,000 of us out of the 8 billion. And I don't know. All I know, so I did not get into Scary Potter.
And while I'm familiar with Doctor Who and that's a TARDIS, I've not really watched too much Doctor Who.
I've never watched Doctor
Who. You have to ask Chrissy about that because she loves Doctor Who.
I've never watched it. I never watched an episode. Not that I mean, but it's just not.
But there are other things that you see. It's Avatar, Harry Potter. Yeah, and
Todd he's part of my 1,000.
Yeah, he's never read. And Benji.
Oh, wow. I thought I was on my own desolate area of the whole Harry Potter thing.
No, you are not alone, Doug.
Doctor Who. Who? All right, next page. Let's move on.
And more sci-fi. This is going to be popular for DC and heroes and villains.
Yeah, definitely, of course.
Yeah.
And you've got, here's an Avengers. You've got Spidey, Rocket, Loki, and Groot. But then here is the Green Lantern. So,
the Funko Pops for Batman and Robin should be popular for some people. I mean, it's Funko.
I'm sure they will.
Those will be big for a lot of people.
Yeah, they're still
nothing there for me.
Yeah, I'm not a superhero, real superhero collector. I've collected some of the Marvel ornaments, but I've picked and chosen which ones I've wanted, and none of these are speaking to me this year.
All right, let's go to the next page then. And in this case,
This is pop
this is
culture.
more pop culture.
True pop culture.
Yeah, and for me, I didn't like any of them. For me,
Well,
they're not.
you
they
don't watch any of
no,
these shows.
They don't float my boat.
Sherry likes a lot of competition television. She'll watch Food Network, American Idol, anytime.
America's Got Talent.
And 9 times out of 10, I'm walking upstairs. She's either watching baseball or Chopped.
Yeah.
But
None of these speak to her. The Office, Parks and
But
Recreation,
to be
Ted Lasso.
fair.
Yeah.
Most of the time I've got Chopped on or I'm watching the game is just to have background noise while I'm sewing.
Okay, so we've got Parks and Rec. We have Dunder Mifflin, of course, The Office. We have David Rose from Schitt's Creek. We have Ted Lasso. We even have the dude from The Big Lebowski.
I'm open to like David Rose, but when you see them in real life, they could be super creepy looking.
Yeah.
So we're passing on all of these, but I might entertain it if I see it in person because I have to actually physically see it. And Ted Lasso just looks like a dork. And I love the show. But the ornament to here looks hideous. So, David.
You, David.
So we're open to Schitt's Creek, but I want to see it first. So we didn't put it on there. And I'm sure we would even go through. We could probably get it after Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was $18.99 that they introduced ornaments with sound.
Yeah, that's right.
1989.
Whoa.
I believe. I know one of the first ones I had that had sound was a little voice machine for voicemail, and it was
answering machine.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm out
walking my sleigh now.
So be sure to leave your Christmas wishes. Wait for the jingle bell.
Oh, we have that on the
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's one of the match.
Very hitty. I love it though. I mean,
yeah. Donna's passing on that one. Now this one.
Now we're getting to miniatures. So we're almost at the very tail end. We're going to miniatures. Then we have a Halloween, and then we're going to be done.
There's a whole series of Harry Potter from miniatures. Peanuts. There are some more Peanuts ones here.
We're getting Winter Snoopy. Oh, oopsie daisy! I just dropped my Sharpie. Better not got on the carpet.
So,
yeah, I got the Winter Fun with Snoopy. I got Jasmine. I got Ariel. I got the Cootie Bug. The Fun Jet. Clark Griswold and the Cousins RV.
I don't know if we got those. I
don't know that we're going.
We got Cooties, the Fun Jet, the Mickey Mouse ornament set because you can't have. We already have 800 mouse head ornaments. So why are we not adding to it?
Sean is asking, was that a Dougism?
I don't know. I don't know what I said.
Sometimes he doesn't even know that he says one.
So
what did he say?
I think he was talking about the Sharpie.
Oh,
I don't know.
And yes, Mark is right. The Fun Jet goes with the airport. So yeah, that would be fun.
And I remember playing with that as a kid.
And Mars asking, do you remember when miniatures were $5.99? Indeed, I do.
Yes, I do.
I do. Hallmark.
I remember Austin Friends was like
$8.99,
$8.99 or $9.99 for the ornament itself. They're up over $20 now.
Yeah, Hallmark first released miniatures in 1988, so they have been out for quite some time.
Yeah, I think I've got one from
35 years.
I think you from every single year.
I have to go back and see, but I think I've got a couple from 88.
Okay, now miniatures. We have 2 trees.
Yeah,
of miniatures.
But in the miniatures, I went with the Winter Fun with Snoopy, Ariel, Cootie, and the Fun Jet. And I have not put up a miniature tree up for 3 or 4 years now. But I might have to find a reason or a way to display those at some point.
I've got 2 this year.
Mars says, dang, Radiator Springs, $29.99. Yes, indeed.
That's for all 3, though.
Yeah. For Richard, he says, miniatures are not my bag, but I've been collecting miniatures since 1989. So, yeah.
Yeah. I've got miniatures from every year too, Richard.
Then we've got these miniatures.
I got the train, the Mercury, the first in the series, A. I got the Plymouth Hemicuda on that page.
Wow.
And
So you got
then,
the 2 cars, the red truck and the purple car?
yeah, that's what I got in miniatures.
Okay.
And then on the next page, I got the Tentacled Tidings, the Super Mario Toad, and the Pokemon one.
And she didn't have to place an order for the cake one because we already got it.
Oh, it's ugly as sin in the catalog, but when you go, when you get it,
It's
amazing.
really cute. Yeah.
Yeah, the cake one, let's celebrate. It doesn't look like much in the catalog, but trust us, in person, much better.
Yeah, much nicer.
It's very cute.
Yeah. So that's what I got on those pages.
I got one too. And yeah, a lot of the miniatures are really cute this year. So yeah, definitely. I did not get many on this particular page. I decided I already have so many miniatures that I thought I'm going to pass on a lot. So,
yeah, we'd only got a few more on 66.
So here it is.
That's where I got in trouble.
You clicked everyone. I think
I got the Welcoming Wreath. I got A.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got B, the Cozy Little Critters. I got C, the Frozen Treats.
Oh my gosh.
I got D, the Snowy 2023.
Yeah.
I got F, A World Within. And I got H, the Whimsical Waffles.
I saw that one on the Facebook Live video, and I thought,
I know, right?
That's why we got it was Facebook Live. I didn't think, a little over an hour for Facebook Live.
Did you
ended up watching the whole freaking thing?
Good night, Paul.
Did you hear them talking about the possibility of making one that is regular size with that?
Yeah, a real waffle maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Next page. We are now into some of the Halloween things, and we got a few of these. Now, the Hocus Pocus ornaments, we passed on those.
We did. I love them. But I only got Winifred last year. But I'm going to pass. But I am getting the Mickey head.
Yeah.
The E.
And then, of course, Snoopy.
No, the E.
I know, but Snoopy too.
Oh, yeah, we're getting Snoopy the Clown. I want the Citizens of Halloween Town. I just can't go $75 when it's really, I only want 3 out of the 5.
Doug wants these 2 and this one here.
Yeah, I think they're...
Because while Jack and Zero are nice, we already have them.
We have tons of them.
So, yeah, definitely. But
we're getting seasoned treatings.
I must say, this one, though, this little miniature here, that's a cute one. The little hedgehog.
Really is cute, yeah.
Yeah,
Halloween hedgehog.
But we get...
And then we are getting
Midnight Mischief.
And Season's Treatings.
Oh, God, Season's Treatings. So happy.
Yeah, that's, again, Season's Treatings. So, but yeah, Sean, the Halloween hedgehog is very cute.
Yeah, I think we passed on that.
Okay. The last...
And you got the Snoopy's Mischief.
Yeah. And now we've got one more page here. And that is here. It's a message from, a message of the of thanks from the studio. And also an opportunity here to join the Ornament Club. You can actually, if you're watching on a computer or something, you can actually highlight that QR code and it'll take you right to the page where you can sign up for the Ornament Club. So it's very cool. One of the people I wanted to mention is right here. This guy right there, Charles Young. He right there on the end. He was on the Facebook video, the Facebook show.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot about Hallmark and how they function, how they operate, how far in advance they plan their ornaments.
Yeah,
fascinating. If it's still there, go to their Facebook page and check it out. You don't want to miss that.
I didn't think, when am I going to watch an hour of this? I was glued to it. I mean, it was one of the top things they've done. And follow their Facebook, Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments. Each day or each Friday, they talk about stuff. So I have to look at this. This is what we did. And
to be honest, while we looked through this everything, we really did. We already have turned in our wish lists. We wanted to make sure that we were able to get what we wanted, especially for the limited edition ones. We were given a list to choose from on that.
So we were going to just go through this live with you.
That doesn't happen at every Hallmark store. That was special for their store.
So we know
I was pleasantly pleased because I asked the girl, I said, now if when I get the wish list from my kids, do I have to make a new one and turn it in? And she said, no, you don't even need to come in. Just call us, tell us your number, and we will just add them to your order.
Yeah. Richard has spent less than $500. His American Express is safe for now. So Richard, congratulations. That's great.
We already did this. We put it in Saturday morning. We put it in. We're number 7. And just in July, again, we're not proud.
Yeah.
Just in July is 45 ornaments.
Yeah. The first person on the list at our local Hallmark store got their dream book, and they scanned all the pages, or they scanned their...
Emailed it that night.
And she emailed it immediately to them, and they had to print out what she wanted. She didn't have the form to fill out. I guess she just took the dream book and circled what she wanted and sent that in.
So they're live. I mean, so our gal who runs, she's the whole manager there.
Yeah.
She's been in the Hallmark store since 1999.
Yeah, we want to thank Rachel.
Rachel,
if you're watching, thank you so much for the help. Rachel is the local manager of our Hallmark store at what Doug
we call it Mickey Mall.
Yeah, Doug calls it Mickey Mall, but it is
that's Mickey Mall.
Sun Valley Mall. That's a Dougism. Definitely.
That's our go-to now Hallmark store. So that's what we did. So that's, again, we wanted to share with you. We already we had to do it early.
Now, to finish off the show, Ben, Life with Ben this week is coming out on Thursday. What's the show going to be about?
Well, this past weekend, I received 4 free tickets and VIP parking to the A's game. The A's played the Mets on Saturday, and I took Arnie, Doug, and Sherry with me, and we're going to show you just what we ate at the Coliseum.
My boys were proud of me.
Yeah, it was all food. So it's food at the Coliseum.
It was crazy.
You're not going to want to miss that one. And then the moment of groovy, you're going to see Doug and I and Ben and Sherry. Between the 4 of us, we went to 3 Hallmark stores on Saturday looking for ornaments and the wish book, the dream book, and all that. So you'll see...
It was a heavy Hallmark ornament.
Definitely
weekend.
A heavy Hallmark weekend. So you'll see those in all part of the moment of groovy. So everyone, thank you for sticking around with us. It's been a long show. I'm so excited about all this. It's going to be great. So
long.
Everyone, thank you so much. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And don't forget to join us on Wednesday night on Christmas Clatter.
Oh, yes, Christmas Clatter, definitely.
Todd is here.
Todd is here. That's his channel there, Christmas Clatter. We will be on the show on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I believe the show is already there. If someone could drop that link in the stream, I'd really appreciate that. That's on Christmas Clatter. You're not going to want to miss it because we're going to probably go into even a little more detail on some of this stuff.
He and Ken Smith from North Pole Podcast. Great podcasts. So if you're not in the podcast and want to start, those are really, 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 really good. So Ken, if you're here, put your stuff in. And we'll be on Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely. So someone just drop Todd's show in the stream. As we watch the moment of groovy, and then you can click on that link and make sure that you watch us on Wednesday night with Chris.
Oh, and if you guys get a chance to watch the Hallmark movie from Saturday night.
Yeah, we will talk about that one. We'll give a review of that one next week on our holiday edition of PTV Live. So everyone, have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now it's time for your moment of groovy. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, thanks.